department and the commanding officer of our emergency services unit, which is responsible for responding to serious events both within and outside the facility. Whether it's an incident involving unruly inmates, a medical event, a situation at Indian Point, or another county-wide emergency, Captain Camera is responsible for ensuring that his staff are trained, equipped, and at the ready for a possible response. As nominated by Father Paul, Captain Camera's command of the unit, his ability to effectively dialogue with both staff and offender, and his commitment to duty have directly resulted in a safer working environment for all of us. His ability to recognize that as legal precedents and standards change, so too must the department change, has been a critical leadership quality that Captain Camera has always exhibited. Captain Camera, please come on stage to receive your award. The final recipient of the Certificate of Merit is Clinical Supervisor Pamela Spencer. Ms. Spencer is a supervisor with St. John's Riverside Hospital and oversees various phases of our Solutions drug treatment program. Solutions is one of the department's most critical programs, touching the lives of hundreds of offenders confined to our custody and facilitating better outcomes when they are released. Due to the hard work of Ms. Spencer and her team, Westchester enjoys one of the lowest recidivism rates in New York and one drastically less than the national average. In June 2012, Ms. Spencer played a key role in developing our new grant-based Solutions Plus program, which serves the cities of Yonkers and Mount Vernon and provides enhanced case management and outreach services to not only inmates but their families. Operating under the premise that discharge planning begins at intake, Ms. Spencer and her staff arrange for a wide array of services along an extended timeline, including when an offender is in custody, shortly before they go home, and even after they return to their home communities. As nominated by Dr. Ivan Gottfried of St. John's Riverside, we are proud to have our partner Pamela Spencer come on stage to receive her award. We're down to our last three awards, which are the unit citations, and I would offer the floor to Captain Bruce Donnelly, President of SOA. Bruce?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and without these, I can't read anything I have in front of me. I'm lucky enough to present the unit citation. It's my privilege. A unit citation may be awarded to an operational unit of the department for outstanding achievement, which has substantially contributed to the efficiency of the unit or through their efforts has brought favorable recognition to the department. The first unit up is the training unit. To be recognized in today's ceremony as one of our smallest but most critical units in the department. Tasked with getting raw recruits ready for service and keeping current officers ahead of a curve, our three-man training unit continuously ensures that we are provided with the skills needed to excel as officers. As we all know, in 2015, roughly 1/3 of the department's workforce will be eligible to retire, including virtually every current supervisor. Commissioner, Deputy County Exec. This morning. So that I made that clear. Faced with this dilemma, in 2012, the department announced a civil service exam for correction officers. While we would normally get a good turnout, in 2012, we had well over 7,000 candidates. These people come from all walks of life and all corners of the county. Many of them have no idea what are going into working into a jail. But in only 10 very short weeks, our training unit ensures that each and every one of them is taken from a raw recruit to an individual who is equipped with the skills to work in our department. While doing so, they are also responsible for annual training for all staff on topics such as firearms, use of force, workplace violence, and other mandates. Accordingly, it is my honor to recognize the department's training unit with a citation and ask that they come up on stage. Gentlemen, please. Ladies and gentlemen, our next citation goes to the Emergency Services Unit of the Department of Correction. Today, they're recognizing today's ceremony is the second, I wrote that already, excuse me. As not everyone may be aware, Westchester County has the distinction of being the only jail in New York State with a full-time emergency service unit, able to respond to any area of the facility on foot in under 2 minutes. The Emergency Services Unit performs a key function in our day-to-day operations, responding to over 800 events each year. Inmate fights, medical emergencies, or Code 13 officer needs assistance. The emergency response team is tasked with these serious responsibilities, and while we often hear about the need to work as a team in our unique environment, nowhere is it more critical than the Emergency Service Unit. Since its inception in 1994, the Emergency Service Unit has seen its role expand to other county-wide events, such as manning the Emergency Operations Center or responding to incidents at the Indian Point. Our unit's ability to work as a team and adapt to changes in legal standards have directly enhanced institutional safety and benefited the department, our staff, and the inmate population alike. As a former ESU staff member, I am personally honored to recognize the team's efforts, and I now request that the three of its founding members, Officer Michael Mallory, Merv Enders, and John Olympio, appear on stage with Captain Cameron to receive this unit citation. Gentlemen. also recognize you, Reynolds, is also a founding member. I should have mentioned him as well. Thank you for everything. And last, but certainly not least, the administration and payroll unit. I love this group of people. Really, really good. The department would like to present a unit citation to the hardworking men and women of our administration and payroll unit. While physically separated by just a short walk away, the secure side of the facility and headquarters can sometimes be worlds apart. As we all get caught up in the day-to-day activities of running the largest law enforcement organization in Westchester, it can be easy to forget what we do could not be accomplished without the material support provided by payroll clerks, inmate account staff, and other folks behind the scenes. Most importantly, we wouldn't be getting our checks every 2 weeks without the administration payroll unit. So it's important to keep them happy. In all seriousness, while this is the first time that the group of civilians has been recognized for the unit citation, we are all enormously appreciative of your hard work, support that occurs 24/7, 365 days a year on the secure side of the facility. With that, I request that the administration payroll unit members come up stage and receive your unit citation. Ladies and gentlemen, please. I would be deeply lost without their help.
What, this thing? All of us? Why? I want 8x10 glossies on it.
And ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude, I did just want to note today that Deputy County Executive Plunkett and Bill Mooney were gracious enough that for each one of the award recipients today, you're also getting a separate award from the county executive himself, signed by the county executive. And we'll distribute those as we're heading out. I kind of fibbed to everybody a few minutes ago. There are 2 more awards which weren't on the official registry today. And those are 2 people that I thought really did need to be recognized to get us all in this room today. Sergeant Angeletta was probably wondering why his mom and dad and his sister and brother-in-law were here. So with that being said, I'm pleased to offer an award for honorable service to Sergeant Dave Angeletta. The Honorable Service Medal The Honorable Service Medal may be awarded to a uniformed staff member of the department whose professionalism, appearance, reliability, cooperation, and teamwork have contributed to the mission of the department. We're presenting Sergeant Angeletta with this award today because he really took this ceremony from the ground up. He wrote the policy. He went out and researched everything.